Why the fuck people are shooting at me through the fucking piece of rock? And then we're getting a hack like that, shooting without another line of sight as usually.
Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid zone. Attack the A point. Attention to the map.
Really? There's a goose camping in there?
Most of the zones are under control. Designated grid zone.
Yeah, guess my shots won't penetrate that. But thanks for showing me your side. Oh great, there's another IS-4.
Keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
At least now I know that Sumo is incapable of tanking that.
Ab für den Richtplan in eurem Sektor. Maschinengewehr, einsatzbereit. Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the map. Geschützlinie einsatzbereit. Hintere Panne.
Really? Oh, I got killed by the Thailand. Alright.
Panzergranate geladen. Panzergranate geladen. Panzergranate geladen. Ziel abgeschaltet. Panzergranate geladen.
Panzer, 10 Uhr. Entfernung 600 Meter.
Panzergranate geladen. Ziel zerstört. Panzergranate geladen. Wir wurden getroffen. Maschinengewehr geladen. Panzergranate geladen. Ziel ausgeschaltet. Panzergranate geladen.
Well, French bias. Oh, maybe he's talking about the Samoa. Yes, it is, but it's a Wallet Warriors bias, not a French one specifically. Let's activate all of them. If only there was a quicker way to activate them all. Seems like there are no additional maps in this game at all. Even the team layout is the same. Except it seems like this battle is one step higher, and it's 7-7 instead of 7.3. That's the second Sheridan in 2 battles dying in there. I wonder if it's the same one. Wait, how the heck did I got shot in this position?
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Delta 7 stören.
Delta 7! Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgemacht. Abgefeuert.
Panzer 2 Uhr im Nahbereich. Panzer 1 Uhr. Entfernung 300 Meter.
Gramercy.
Rohladung geladen. Ziel beschädigt.
Unterwegs! Ziel zerstört!
Rohladungsgranate geladen.
Oh, come the fuck on.
10 Uhr. Da.
Fucking shit show map.
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Delta 5 zerschlagen.
Delta 5. Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgepasst. Abgefeuert.
Vorladung geladen.
How the heck did it survive that?
Panzer 9 Uhr. Entfernung 500 Meter.
Vorladung geladen. Vorladung geladen.
Abgefeuert. Ziel getroffen. Ziel zerstört.
Vorladung geladen. Wir wurden getroffen.
Panzer 9 Uhr. Entfernung 300 Meter.
What? Oh yeah, of course, another prick shooting without a line of sight, as fucking usual.
Wir wurden getroffen. Ziel zerstört.
No, the second attack won't go by unnoticed. Hey, how the heck did you survive a grenade hit on your freaking A to D? And hello, Ice Manto. Is Manto? Sorry, not sure how to read that.
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten.
And again, we have a completely invisible planes flying around, even without any engine sounds. Did you know that the stealth technologies were developed during World War II? This Leg 3 was trying to hide underground, apparently.
Ziel zerstört.
Really? A to D didn't survive? That's a surprise. I didn't think the inflicted damage was that high. But maybe it was a damage to the engine after all. Well, I've almost killed that one. But somehow not killed enough inside. Why the heck do you have the VK prototype? Yeah, I don't think the plane's gonna be in range in time. Yeah, let's go towards the usual C point and take this hill.
Gefechtsbereitschaft herstellen.
Kraftfahrer bereit. Richtschütze bereit.
Ladeschütze bereit.
Hey, and there's another one as well.
Artillerieschlag in diesem Sektor.
Go up, go up! I did. Weak engine on this. Good sponsor. Yep, these M18s are quite dumb.
Vorladungsgranate geladen.
But it didn't scout the guy over there somehow. Right.
T-34, 9 Uhr. Im Nahbereich.
Vorladung geladen.
A direct hit to the battle compartment. That's just the fuel tank.
T34, 11 Uhr, nah! Panzer, 7 Uhr, Entfernung, 600 Meter.
Hohlladung geladen.
Panzer, 7 Uhr, Entfernung, 450 Meter. Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten, Golf, 4, zerstören.
That's 4th M18 in this battle only.
Hohlladung geladen. Hohlladungsgranate geladen.
Panzer, 10 Uhr, nah.
And an IS-2.
Hohlladung geladen.
Panzer, 10 Uhr, Entfernung, 400 Meter.
Hohlladung geladen.
Oh. Enemy SPA is all they have left to protect their base, I suppose.
Panzer, 9 Uhr, Entfernung, 300 Meter.
Yeah, right. Another hit to the battle compartment and absolutely fucking nothing. There's literally no other way to nothing else to expect from this shit.
Hohlladungsgranate geladen.
Who the heck is shooting at me then? Was shooting at me.
Motor repariert. Seitenrichtung Ziel repariert.
Yeah, that took him some time to find and kill this one. But at least they were able to. Yeah, I doubt I'll get enough points for the nuke. There's not that many enemies left. Oh, it's behind this one. It's going surprisingly good. Let's check out if we can pull out something out of this. Well, that's nice, but I already have it.
Jetzt wird's ernst, Leute! Weiter Pfeil!
Erwachen zu Gerät.
Kraftfahrer bereit. Lichtschütze bereit. Ladeschütze bereit.
Yeah, I already dropped it on here. Maybe I should?
Koordinaten. Echo 4. Zerschlagen.
Echo 4! Bestätige Koordinaten!
Well, hello Cornelius. What do you mean, YouTube going wild? Google just secretly catch you on talking about some war and maybe some thunder in your in your location, and then it decided that you've gotta watch some war thunder. Since you're talking about both. Well, that basically explains it, I guess.
Panzer 12 Uhr. Im Nahbereich.
Basically had your video interests saved somewhere down the line. And here we are. Oh, come on. That shouldn't be an issue. Guess I should be able to go through here. Oh. And somebody killed our Type 62. A Type 61 just killed a Type 62. Amazing. If Gotta love the naming system of the Japanese and Chinese.
Panzer! 11 Uhr! Nah! Ziel zerstört!
Attention to the map.
Vorladung geladen!
I feel like it's kind of common for the YouTube just to try to push some other stuff that you, well, that's somewhat relevant that to stuff you've watched before or been not as interested in. So yeah, that's just Google things, I guess.
Attention to the map.
I'm not sure that's the best place.
Panzer, 12 Uhr. Entfernung 500 Meter.
Privacy.
Panzer, 12 Uhr.
Can you come out from behind a
100 Meter.
tree? Or, okay, I can just try to shoot you through it.
Vorladungsgranate geladen!
Right. That was a waste of a shot.
Request TAC assist.
Vorladung geladen!
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Delta 4. Stören.
Delta 4. Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgemacht. Feuer.
Panzer, 12 Uhr. Entfernung
Really?
Request TAC assist.
Panzer! 11 Uhr!
Entfernung.
Don't you think that shooting at me without a line of sight is
Wir wurden getroffen!
kinda against the rules? Oh well, let's freaking bomb them. And by that thing, I suppose you mean the Schutzpanzer that I was using? It's a battle bus vehicle. It was relatively easy to get.
Attention to the map. Heading to the base.
It's a pretty interesting vehicle, I would say. Not the best one, but combo of a recoilless rifle and a relatively nice autocannon is pretty nice. The best thing about it is that the recoilless rifle is noticeably higher than the vehicle's hull, which allows you to use the terrain to your advantage. The only well, okay, there are basically two problems with the vehicle. It's a relatively weak engine and very slow gun drives on the recoilless rifle. But besides that, that's a pretty nice vehicle, I would say. Not a wallet warrior's bias like a Samoa or a Turn 3,
Designated grid zone.
but at the same time, a pretty nice vehicle. No, it's not a crash landing. See, I don't even need to repair. That's a very smooth one, Mr. T.
Attention to the designated
Oh.
grid square.
You have a P8. They are overrated, very much, especially on the Radar series. At least recently they've added the drag chute, but previously landing the Arado plane on its belly was the way to land it, simply because the brakes on the gears are close to completely useless. Also, you could have landed P8 without breaking the propellers. Even without the gears. Also, it seems like you can actually land a shitload of planes without breaking the propellers.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close. Request tech assist.
But yeah, with the recent addition of drag chute, it becomes somewhat useful, landing the red on its gears, but it's still much faster to land on the belly and brake with both your fuselage and the drag chute, which makes it stop like in maybe 3 or 4 seconds. You can also wiggle a bit left and right and you're gonna stop even faster, which will make you reload faster, etc, etc. There are only pros and no cons, it seems, in that tactic. -3? -3? Really? He hit me from that distance with a skink? And how the heck that skink did survive? Well, yeah, me too. I'm not actually a big fan of Gaijin's air battles. I can handle I guess these tiers and tiers lower, but I absolutely hate the way the top tier air battles are made. Nice. But there's another one. And also, it seems like in top tier jets, it's not gonna work the same way. At least it feels like they've reworked the airfields. So now, come on. Really, it become vulnerable the second I was turned away. So, after, I don't know, maybe a patch or two ago, they've kind of revoked the runways, and now an attempt of landing the top tier jet plane will result in your jet plane jumping up for no reason and basically exploding on the runway if you're gonna try and land it on the belly. Ouch. I suppose it's gonna hurt him more than me.
Attack the A point.
Oh, come on. Another invulnerable SPA! What the heck? I hate this shit. Oh, great. And apparently it wasn't even a freaking severe damage. It was no damage apparently. I mean, okay, my story is that I did try out this game first when the open ground beta has become accessible. But I did try it out a bit and I didn't like it that much. So I've kind of abandoned it and continued playing the World of Tanks, I feel like. I'm not sure, maybe I've been playing something else. I did play World of Tanks at some point, and even the World of Warplanes before they reworked the controls as well. But after that, I feel like I came back when they first introduced the events, the grand marathons. Or I guess I did get back a bit before that, I guess, since I should have got used to it, I guess, in one way or another. So one of the earliest event vehicles that I have is the Pack Puma. Maybe I have something else, but I just cannot find anything else. But now I have a shitload of hours in War Thunder. Since I've been playing it continuously since then, I think. Who the heck is shooting on my left? If it's that guy, why the heck is he shooting? Was the Soviet Panther an event vehicle? And I do not remember about the U2 Emil at all. Oh, there's only a single player left. That ignored the fire of the whole plane. To be considered as damage at all, I guess.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
But at least I'm progressing both dailies and the special task. So you're telling me you've been playing custom battles? And I did not play them almost at all. And here's what I have. Excuse me. My throat is still recovering. Yeah, I guess I don't have that at all. There's much less in here. But I have some in here, and here. That's not it. Yeah, so if you don't have access to it, you won't be able to see it. Like, I cannot see the T-30, for example. See, there's no T-30 exists in this game, which is a complete bullshit that I cannot check out the vehicle and see its properties in the game. Here's what I have in terms of USSR. Yeah, but I don't think that's the way you should do it. I feel like you should be able to see it, even if you're not able to get it through gold, like, or some other way. It should be visible in the game, so you would be able to check out its characteristics and not go to the wiki. Have some decent progression is in Britain, I guess. But the Germany and the Japan trees are the best I can have. And I do not have access only to the newly added vehicles here and here. They were added in 2 previous patches, I think. First these two planes, and then these three in the latest one. Almost no progress in here, I'd say. Some progress only because of this vehicle, I guess, and a bit because of this one. And I guess I do have some decent progress in the France. Oh yeah, I do agree that Talk 2 is a pretty fun one. But Chart to See, I don't know, I don't think I have it. So yeah, I've heard it's pretty fun since it's basically the mouse of its level. But honestly, I would say that Kachi is pretty fun as well, and basically a mouse of its own rating as well, simply because of the floaties. The floaties are outstanding spaced armor plates on that one. Get some decent progression here as well. And a bit over here. But it honestly sucks pretty much that that you have these vehicles that are much lower than any of the ground ones, except for the SPAs. But it's complete nonsense to go into a battle with an SPA and some planes. But that's understandable why it's this way. But I guess it's time to get back to the dailies. And hey, that's a completely free-to-play account. I didn't spend anything on it, besides my time and nerves, I guess. Even the battle pass I've got thanks to the Gaijin, basically. Even though I still not think that removing the golden 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 Betsy was a good idea. They were still quite rare and hard to get the proper reward from them, even when they were present. But then they decided to earn their stay through Battle Pass and decided to remove them at all. It's the maximum speed.
Gewehr geladen.
So that is a 7.7 battle.
Panzergranate geladen.
Ouch! Why the heck am I getting shot from 10 directions at the same time? Oh yeah, 4.3 is a very nice battle rating to play. Except when I play it, I mostly play it with the Japanese tech tree. I have the Chino 2 available. And I basically get the 0 and the B7 in the same setup. You can also use the M44 now. And Chaffee is a really great one. Also, about the same inconsistency of the game. There are like 5 Chaffies in the game, and 2 of them are rank 3, while all of them are at 3.7, while other Chaffies are at rank 2 for some reason, and they do not allow you to get your second daily because of that. Same goes with the Shermans, if I'm not mistaken. There is a bunch of Shermans that are lower in a lower rank, and some that are of a higher one. Oh, right, and honestly, I did spend some money on World of Tanks. I didn't spend that much on it. I feel like I was... I feel like I was quite successful in the World of Tanks as well. Well, crap, if this one's gonna start attacking me, I'm gonna die real quick. Okay, let's try and attack this one. That's then almost fully dead turret. What the heck is that sound? Is that you? Maybe I should try and attack this one instead then. And now I have a prop chasing down on my ass.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Attention to the designated grid square.
You have any space?
Cover me! Enemy forces have captured a zone. Attention to the designated grid square.
Yeah, maybe, but I honestly have enough boosters from the recent gacha event, so I don't need any additional ones. And honestly, you do not earn that much in them, unless you're like trying to upgrade your helicopter in higher tiers. But other than that, it doesn't really make much sense. It's way too much time spent. For fuck's sake, he was still chasing me down.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Now I've got to repair my Schwalbe. How the heck did I get 2 kills with this 50 mil in a single flight? Also, I really like how you can land any Schwalbe on its engines. Well, not on the engines in themselves, but on the engine gondolas. But still, it's a pretty neat feature, I would say.
Attention to the map. We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
No, don't get me wrong. Doing what's fun for you is the way to go. I would say I'm a big critic of this game for its inconsistency. I feel like you may have guessed that because of the text on the freaking screen. But yeah, there is stuff I do not like about this game. There is stuff I like about this game. And unfortunately, in my opinion, recently it's been getting worse and worse. So doing the stuff that makes you less nervous and more entertained is the way to go. Also, I really like basically all the high explosive lobbers that we have in this game, especially since they've reworked the overpressure mechanics. Basically, they reworked the high explosive shots, which made them viable. Because previously you had to snipe shot the drive, not even the driver's hatches, but the commander's hatches exclusively. Well, great. Don't think I'm gonna be outmaneuvering the Uragan. But he's running away, so maybe it is my chance after all.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Really, I kind of don't remember if bot had custom battles or not. I haven't played it for quite some years by now. Come on, another enemy plane. No, you can see me in a blizzard. What the heck is this? That was capable of chasing me down while I was going 600 kilos.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
But you have a brother. Why don't you play with your brother? And also, I actually do play a lot with people that can come by. I do not play them via Discord because, well, there may be, there may prove to be troublesome in one way or another. It's not like I'm not swearing. It's not like I'm not swearing myself, but still, additional people in Discord may induce even more chaos. But I do play with people that can buy. And I do not really know what's Horton's capable in arcade. But and previously it was better previously as well, simply because it was equipped with these belts completely, if I'm not mistaken. The high velocity armor piercing tracer shell. Yeah, I feel like with the HVAP it is a belt of this was able to penetrate all the ground vehicles. But I would say that this still should be enough to attack the ground ones. But it's still gonna lose a shitload of energy. The engines are still not enough for the plane. At the rate that it is. Well, it still kind of turns on a dime in realistic. It's a huge flying wing after all. But yeah, I suppose the Horton has the arcade boost there as well, so it shouldn't be as weak as it is in the realistic battles. Yeah, its roll is really bad, and that's basically simply because it doesn't have any tail stabilizers of sort, and because it's simply becoming the length of the flying wing becomes the sail, basically, which stops it from turning left and right.
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Delta 2. Mine halten.
Delta 2. Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgepasst. Abgefeuert. Attack the A-Point.
That's gonna be a huge disappointment if nobody's gonna go this way and not stop the enemies that will try to go through there. At the same time, I'm already kind of disappointed that my artillery strike didn't hit any M18s going through there. Why the heck?
Ziel 11 Uhr.
What?
Entfernung 400
Is that an enemy? Oh, that's a helicopter. And the game says that's an enemy. I really like that how they reworked the targeting system. You can even aim at a windmill, and the gunner will say that that's an enemy. Don't tell me I'm freaking stuck here now.
Panzergranate geladen.
Okay, I can go further at least. Wait a second, I feel like I'm a bit in a very active situation. I'm gonna read that a little bit later. Otherwise I'm gonna get killed. And not kill that many. Oh, hello. Oh no, I'm being shot. What should I do? Ah, hell. That's a missed opportunity. There's also somebody in there.
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Delta 1. Stören.
Delta 1. Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgepasst. Abgefeuert.
Kraftfahrer, Motor aus.
Oh, heck. Oh. That's ours.
Motor an. Panzergranate geladen.
Who the heck Yak Tiger is having problems with penetrating? Really? And don't forget to get a couple of high explosives, even if you're on a medium tank. What? I just killed two with one shot. Okay, that was a mistake, but whatever. I feel like I would need a reload. At least in terms of high explosives. Why the heck there was a bulldog over here? Oh, really? What? Where the heck did that come from? Oh well. Maybe I'll be able to find enough planes and some lightly armored vehicles for a nuke. I also hear another plane somewhere. There, I guess. Well, that is indeed very neat, if the Horton doesn't have any of its negatives that it have in the realistic battles, and still have all the positives that it should have had. Well, yeah, the Panzerhaubitze, all the high explosive lobbers of the top tier do not really have a load of protection, but at the same time, neither do enemies do against their shots, unless something like this happens. Check this replay out. If only somebody from Gaijin was able to explain me what the heck has happened on that one. But yeah, really, like the Panzerhaubitze, the Type 75 SPH, the Type 99 also is an amazing one. The newly added M44s are pretty nice, even though they're of a lower tier. The Horo is pretty fun. And you can actually go and kill top tier vehicles with it. Except it's, well, it's gonna be hard, but it is a fun vehicle.
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Foxtrot. 2. Zerschlagen.
Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgefasst. Abgefeuert.
What the heck does that even mean? What does an Gemlischiff means? I know some German stuff, but I'm not a proficient German speaker. Well, I guess I didn't find enough enemies. You know what? Let's check out how the hell did I kill the duo. Because I have no idea. The only... Well, okay, I do have a single idea of how I was able to do that. If I was able to explode the T-44's ammo rack, and it exploded the... and it exploded the ice tank standing right next to it. I feel like it was before, actually. Yeah. No, that was my first shot. Right. I mean, it's no surprise when you like penetrate a couple of vehicles with a top tier fin stabilizer, sabot shot, etc., etc. That's no surprise. But when you kill somebody with an APHE shell, well, shot, I guess. APCBC. But and yeah, APHE, I mean the with the high explosive filler. Yeah, I killed that one. Yes, judging by the fact that the IS-2 is on the side of the T-34, it simply exploded due to the ammo rack going off. Yep. Okay, so that was not a big surprise. Then. Or you can like penetrate an M18, I guess, from one side to another and kill a tank behind it with an APC-BC shell. But that's much rarer than you can explode a heavy tank with an ammo rack of another tank. But maybe he was trying to assist and repair the T-34? At the same time, I don't think I've damaged anything inside. I feel like I only killed 2 crew members and didn't damage the modules. Let's try to go north this time, even though I usually go south on this map. So the only objective left for today is just to complete the special task. And for that I need top 3 placement on a team. And that's gonna be the end for today's dailies. But the grind marathon is starting soon, which is I'm gonna grind, I guess, because I do not mind to get another plane into that Israel tech tree. Simply because the Israeli tech tree is a bit low on the planes in my opinion. Really?
Hier. Niederhalten.
Delta, 4. Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgepasst. Abgefeuert.
Really? You know how to shoot at me without a line of sight? Absolutely amazing. I am absolutely amazed by the amount of hackers this game provides you with. Unfortunately, it is a recent issue, more or less recent issue, I guess. Wasn't such a big of an issue previously,
Panzergranate geladen.
but now it is. No, dailies is not a big problem in my opinion. You just gotta swap them whenever you don't think that some objectives are worth it, and just go with those that are easier and faster to complete. Like I almost always skip the win ones that require you to win a certain amount of battles with the the activist ones with a certain amount of activity percent, which gives an additional difficulty layer on top of it.
Our victory is near.
Which was already not great to begin with, when the game requires you to rely on the allies this much.
Panzergranate geladen.
I'm gonna reload my machine gun.
Maschinengewehr geladen.
At least my killing spree is going nice. Really? How the heck did you survive that?
Attention to the map.
Panzergranate geladen.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Panzergranate geladen. Panzergranate geladen.
Okay, it's time for the T-92s.
Panzergranate geladen. Panzergranate geladen.
Well, thank you for not making me spend an additional shot on you. Really? I'm already at the enemy base? That was quick. Oops, that's not great. Great place to be. Whoops, I'm about to get killed. Oh, that's more like a battle pass challenge than a daily one. Hey, Hark. Honestly, I feel like I already have anything I would like to see. So I don't think I have any additional vehicles in particular. Oh, the decals challenges. I actually kind of usually skipping them. Well, not even like skipping them, but more like ignoring them. I'm usually going for pages of history, battle pass challenges, obviously, and any grind marathons. But I do not really not that interested in decals. Oh hell. I wonder what the heck should be the head on these cannons. I don't think I've played a lot with Kugel Blitz lately. So it's kinda unfamiliar to me. Hark, honestly, that's a very bad translation. That almost makes no sense. I suppose he was trying to ask, how are you? But that won't change the fact that it's awful. What? But I guess I'm fine. Dailies are done. Special task is completed as well. And I've almost completed the battle pass as well. I'm like level 147? Yeah, this one should be an easy one as well. 148 even. So basically you have you have two U's in a single sentence, in singular and plural forms, which I suppose you can understand why it's wrong. This. The other one's pretty easy to complete. Wait, do they count Sturm Tiger as a rocket or not? Oh, I feel like I've got to eat something. And I do not have a 5.7 preset. Okay, let's try to go like that. Is it though? I do not see it saying guns. Offensive armament. Oh, I guess it counts as an offensive armament. Hey, hey, Loyana. There was a small update, like 150 meters, well, megabytes. I don't know if you know, but but it's a strange slang, I guess, that people involved in IT industry in the industry here call them meters. Well, yeah, I guess it's an easy one then. You could have completed it with the M44 even then. Where is it? There it is. It's 152, 55 millimeters, and it's at rank 3, so it should have been possible with it even. No, I'm gonna be wrapping up for today. I've completed everything, every objective I wanted for today, and there's not much else left to do. Yeah, M44 is pretty nice. I don't like the fact that they've changed the crew composition of it, that whenever you're getting your machine gunner killed only once, it's losing that machine gun capability at all, because nobody's gonna replace the machine gunner. Yeah, but this is gonna be the end for today. I didn't play the German M44, but I did play the Japanese one. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Six airs, air targets, but I suppose that's all with the machine gun. 89 kills and 38 deaths. Pretty nice, I would say. But that's gonna be it for today. Maybe I should actually chase down some decals instead. What about this one? Air vehicles. Ew. AMs. AMs on Italy? I don't think I have any access to AMs on Italy. Also, does the lack of the lock here means that I already have it? Ship Britain, no, no. Dropped as a baby. Okay, this one is a bit fun. Maybe I should get this one. Sweden light tank. Players defeated. Maybe I should actually do these two. Later though. So where exactly is oh. Yeah, I guess I do have it. I mean, I did use some artillery, like Type 99 and Panzerhaubitze during this month. So maybe I've got it while using this. Yeah, true, true. But Germans also have Maus and the Jagdtiger and the Sturmmörser. So that's not really a hard one to complete. It's a pretty easy one, I would say even. 1 millimeter. Also unguided missiles. Unguided missiles. Oh, rockets, I mean. Yeah, I don't think there's really that many unguided rockets available. Okay, this is gonna be it for today. See you next time. Bye bye. I may be playing some Space Marine in the evening. but I don't know. Until next time, bye bye. RPT is unguided, but other level requirements. Oh, see, there's rank 3 and above, so you wouldn't be able to use it. Okay, bye bye.